What's up with y'all? So there was me, Nopings, and today I am back in a bit. Now, of course, we banned it out the Gwen. It's just protocol. Don't ask me why. So for today's video, we're going to be playing up into the Tryndamere matchup. Now, for some reason, as of late, I've been struggling really bad into Trynd matchups, and I think that has to do with the fact that he does have his Undying ultimate, and he also builds into Bork, which does max HP damage. So it's really a struggle for me, and I also find that especially during the mid to late game phases where he's in my backline, there's really nothing I could do to help peel my team except for landing Qs, and sometimes that's not enough either. Alright, y'all, so quick lane rundown. As you can see, the Tryndamere is running Ghost Ignite with Lethal Tempo, which basically means, especially in the early game, I will have to duck the fade. Not because I'm scared of him, but because I respect his damage. And it's very important to be respecting Tryndamere because he does have more sustain than you in the early game. But without further ado, enough rambling, let's get right into it.
Welcome to wildrift.
So yeah, as I said before, especially with this early game, definitely have to put a lot of respect into Trynd because with his sustain that he does have, even if I do go for these short trades, he's just going to end up regenerating all that HP, and it's not good looks for me. And the biggest thing you have to look for in this matchup is the level 5 cheese. I'm telling you, if he gets a couple good trades into you and he has level 5 prio, I am telling you, if you're half HP and he has ultimate and ignite, you are dying. And if you do watch my live streams, I've actually suffered into Tryndameres before, so I low-key have PTSD. So you see me really showing respect for the Tryndamere. Just look at how far back I'm positioning myself. But ain't gonna lie, the Tryndamere is kind of smart here because he isn't full on shoving the wave here because he does know I do have freeze potential. So we're both kind of showing respect to each other, but I'm really not trying to trade too heavily into the Tryndamere with the Lethal Tempo. If anything, if there is a grass proc auto, I might go for that, but any extended trades is a no-go.
File complaint with Mundo. Mundo owns what he pleases.
Alright, y'all, so right here I do see a trade opportunity. I end up taking that grass auto plus the E, and he ends up taking minion damage. But just look at that healing. The healing off of Tryndamere's ability is disgusting, and that's the reason why I tell you guys to please respect him in this early laning phase, because I'm telling you, he chunks you to half. He heals back the damage you dealt to him. Once that level 5 hits, his dives, bro, I'm telling you. Anyway, still going to be respecting heavy. Our minion was pretty foul. We ended up hitting our level 5 here. Pretty content. He ends up hitting his level 5. Instant backup. So we respecting it. Main just looking for CS, as I said before. Farming and trying to reach Heartsteel. Alright, y'all. So Tryndamere ends up taking this low all in here. My minion wave is helping me out. Literally almost died. Popped my ultimate. We ended up taking him out. He did not pop his ultimate. Vi's here. Tried to look for that engage. End up drawing her underneath the turret, securing that double kill. I won't lie to y'all, now that I'm looking back, I was really lucky because if Tryndamere did pop his ultimate, I think he thought that he would have been able to kill me off of that one auto, or Vi would have killed me as well. But he really didn't respect my damage output, and that's the reason as to why he went down. So yeah, I will be taking these Bs, picking up my first core item, which is the Heartsteel. And my next plan after Heartsteel is building into that plated steel caps, then into a Thornmail to counter this Tryndamere's healing. So now that we do have a slight lead into the Tryndamere, I'm able to play a lot more aggressive, and especially with the red buff slows, if I can get this auto off, it's free trades, bro. So I'm making full use of it to push my lead even further. So I'm not scared to take this trade. End up queuing him. We got the red buff slow. Auto E. He ends up going down. Simple. All right, y'all. So from here, of course, going to be looking for playdates since Tryndamere did run Ignite. It's just free playdates at this point. So going to be taking full advantage of that. Sitting 3-0. We're not doing too shabby whatsoever. Next item on the chopping block, as I said before, play this still caps. And once we get this Storm Mill online, it's over with for the Tryndamere. Alright, y'all. So the Tryndamere ends up blocking me off that last play. Vi ends up rotating as well. Sent her a little laughing emo, rage baiting. She ends up taking the rage bait. Still setting out my ultimate. Nearly ends up dying. Low-key baiting here. I know I have my ultimate. I'm sitting 3-0. Vi's greedy. She ends up taking the bait. We taking that, securing that kill, bro. That simple. Tryndamere kind of confused. I ain't gonna lie. I don't blame him. You need to report this jungler. They're intent. Anyways, trying to look for a little fight into this Tryndamere. He ends up burning his ghost. I end up pinging off the Master Yi. But yeah, we're doing pretty good so far, especially with the way I was playing out the lane so far. Sitting 4-0. About to pick up my plated still caps, and I am super comfortable sitting in lane right now. Holding this slight freeze. Got that Hearthstone proc on the Tryndamere. Master ends up going in. I'm cool with going deep here. Nearly got chunked, I ain't gonna lie. Massey ends up going in. Almost dies to the damn trend. Gonna look for a little watt down. Now Vi ends up rotating. Kind of sketchy. All's coming up in a couple seconds as well. Master E, low-key running it. Is what it is. I'm strong. Low-key trying to finesse the 2v1. Looks like the enemy team is respecting my capabilities at this point. Not mad about that whatsoever. We'll be taking this opportunity to look for recalls, pick up this plated still caps, and running straight into that Thornmill. I'm not even playing no games with him. Now, usually, if this was me 2 months ago, I would have went Titanic, but I'm playing to win. We're almost challenger at this point. So, with my Bramble Vest, literally just going to be looking for fights. That simple. Chances are he will dash over the wall, so I reposition myself. There you go. He end up dashing over the wall. I end up popping my goals. Easy rundowns. Easy rundowns. Auto him up. Taking him out. Sitting 5-0. Not too shabby. Trying to get a little unkillable Mundo gameplay for y'all. But yeah, now that Tryndamere is dead, going to be looking to take out this T1. Ain't gonna lie, bot lane kind of popped off just now. Low key kind of evening out the odds. Now, although I am fed as hell, my team kind of struggling. I have the majority of the kills on my team, so I'm where the strength is at. We'll start up this armored ensemble, trying to make sure at least we're getting one objective. We cannot be double objective right now. Now, for this game, ain't gonna lie, you guys are gonna see me really trying to hard carry with Mundo, especially with this team. This team was not it. Anyways, Yi will be placing armored ensemble mid. I will take this little walk back top lane to deny this Tryndamere of the first T1. So they're just gonna walk up, try to farm this out. We do have Thornmill buys, which I'm looking forward to. We'll be taking recalls for that. And after the Thornmill, I'm kind of plotting on a Randuin's pickle, mainly off the fact that Caitlyn's super fed. She just cooked the bot lane. And we do have this Tryndamere who's critting also the Vi as well. Kind of been falling in love with Stridebreaker, ain't gonna lie. Stridebreaker Mundo low-key cooks, especially with the slope. It really allows me to stick onto the enemy team. It gives me good engage and disengage. And when it comes to these Hearthstone procs, freebies with Stridebreaker, I'm telling you. Anyways, not to mention, this Caitlyn is literally cooking my team. They trying to FF. I'm sitting 5-0. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna really have to hard carry for another time, bro. But I mean, I'm used to it. We end up taking this B, picking up the stride. We'll be running mid. Actually, nah, we're not running mid. We're running top. Cool. I do see that Ari's top side probably going to be looking for a low play. But yeah, my team is not doing too good. Like, to be trying to FF and your Mundo is 5-0, crazy work. Wanted to look for a low play. Vi ends up counter engaging. Now, at this point, what I would usually do is full on just farm out the wave and look to push out the T2. But I do see that I'm super fed, and the enemy team could be looking for a way back into the game, and I am definitely the way they could get back into the game. So still respecting heavy and just showing respect overall.
Time for one-on-one.
But yeah, right here, super sketchy. Whole enemy team's off the map. I know they're waiting for me to emerge. Like, do see that device here as well, just sitting in that jungle. Wanted to look for a play on Divide. Literally just trying to look for anything we stride break. Get that Hearthstone proc. Caitlyn's in the back line. Instantly going for Caitlyn. I don't care. I know she's fed. Whole enemy team's here. Not confident about the play. Don't want to give shots. I had to abandon. I was still looking for this Vi though. Vi is super slippery. Nearly got the Vi too. She ends up getting some random healing off the Milio. Nearly got the Hearthstone proc. Need to abandon. End up walking into my turf for safety. Here comes the Caitlyn thinking that she runs the world. Nope. Give me that shutdown. Simple. Literally just donating it to me. That's what we love to see. Sitting 6-0. We chilling. Was contemplating TPing on that ward, but it is what it is. We'll just be taking this Hex Gate right back to my lane. But as you can see, like, I'm literally holding my team together, bro. Like, my whole team is falling apart, but I'm the glue. I'm the glue of this team. Like, I'm telling you, I'm really just trying to carry us. But yeah, I do know if I end up blowing my lead, it's game over. Simple. Like, enemy team super fed. Super fed. Sitting 16 and 17 and 10. Not good looks. Wanted to look for the vibe. We just walking up. Enemy team's not respecting me though. We end up taking this fight. I'm looking for Caitlyn. Always. She's the most fed on enemy team. We need that shot. Caitlyn ends up flashing. That's cool. End up popping my ultimate. We're going deep for the Caitlyn. We're going deep. End up stride breaking. She nearly ends up dying. Crazy work. Have to back up here. Really going pretty deep, and this pretty risky. Especially with the bounty I do have on my head. We'll be walking back towards top side. Do see that Trinity is pushing. But as you can see, like, I'm really trying to fix the mistakes in my gameplay. Because especially when I do have leads, sometimes I completely forget about the map. Like, I'm just focused on sieging. But I mean, I'm really just trying to improve and do better. But yeah, we do have the randomness pickup, so instant backs for that. And literally just going to be looking to help on my team with this randomness.
Mundo owns what he pleases.
Ally slain. Danger.
Alright, y'all. So right here, really trying to make a decision on whether I should push up, try to take this T2 bot side. But the issue with that is, since I'm so strong, me just leaving the jungle to his own devices means that we might just lose out on Baron. But at this point, I feel like it's a risk I'm willing to take. And it's unfortunate because once you're the most fed in the team and my team is so far behind, they really rely on me for everything. So even these sieges that I want to go for, it's a struggle to do because I know that everything's at risk if I'm not at that fight. But we're going to be taking this T2 anyways. Oh, bro. So I end up farming up this T2. For some reason, Masty ends up dying. Like, whole team low-key got chunked out. Of course they're going to go burn. It's what it is. What can I do? Can't really stop that. Yeah, we just going to end up giving Baron. It's unfortunate, but I know I'm strong enough to hold the enemy team. And if necessary, we could definitely defend a little Baron push. But yeah, we'll try and build into Spirit Visage at this point. Gonna be trying to walk down this Ahri. Gonna try to block out her way of escape. Taking that long way, wrapping around. For sure, we blocking her off. So yeah. Ahri ends up flashing over, instant pops towards this Ahri. End up getting CC like crazy. Cannot move. Like enemy teams really focusing me down. We'll have to give up on that. Do see that Tryndamere is trying to push our T2. Instant TPs. Unfortunately, I have to burn that, but it's worth it at the end of the day. So everyone are catching this. Really trying to get the Spirit Visage online because since we're building so heavily against AD, really makes me vulnerable into this Ahri's damage. And you're going to see exactly what's wrong with that later on in this video. But yeah, going to be taking that B. Going to be picking up some Spirit Visage components and really looking to defend this push. Alright, so right here, I do see that the enemy team is super overextended and I'm super strong. End up looking for the stride break into the Caitlyn, really trying to get this engage onto the Caitlyn. Had to focus down this Vi because he's taking on my Twitch. Whole backline gets killed. Massey's in the backline, will help in the system right here. Massey's going crazy, taking out the Milio and the Caitlyn. Same thing with the Vi. W's in the chat. We go after this Ahri now. Ahri ends up popping Zhonya's. This is not good. Massey ends up going down. I was relying on his resets, bro. So I end up taking the L, unfortunately, to the Ahri, as I said before, because we did not have that Spirit Visage online. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I really overextended for that play because I was really relying on Massey to take out that Ahri so that we can focus on the Tryndamere. But is what it is. We all make mistakes. I should have really looked for that Zhonya buy, but I think that Ahri just picked that up. But yeah, it's what it is though. We'll be looking to pick up my Spirit Visage at this point. Literally like 10 gold off. And hopefully we can make something out of this game, even though it looks kind of grimy right now. Alright, y'all. So fresh off the respawn, we'll just farm out the wave. I do see that there's a fight breaking out mid. Instant rotations over to that. I know stride breaking into this Tryndamere, looking for backline, instantly ignoring everything else. Not trying to make the mistake of that last fight, not focusing down this backline. So yeah, really just trying to chunk them out. My team ends up rotating. Ahri ends up going down to, Milio ends up going down to the Heimer. Bigos, focusing down this Vi. I'm looking towards the Tryndamere. Tryndamere ends up getting popped, taking out that shutdown. Looking for the Ahri. Ahri ends up getting popped by the Heimer. W's in the chat sending 8, 1, and 6. Not too bad. Gonna be looking to possibly take out this T3. Obviously going to be tanking for that minion to ensure that we could siege this. So yeah, the Maj proc ends up coming off. We end up taking out that T3. Looking to take out the Vi. The Vi ends up burning her flash. Is what it is. Still looking to push deep. Got some autos on the Nexus. Enemy team is coming back up. We'll have to abandon this. Is what it is though. I'm super fair right now. At least we took out that T3 and had to hail up the Heimer. Definitely came through there, but since I'm so strong, I'm able to actually zone the enemy team at this point. So I end up pinking the objective and I'm just zoning. I'm just playing the zone. Instantly taking fights into this Vi right now. We're just trying to take her out before objectives taken. Vines are going over the wall. Tryndamere over the wall. This is scary. There's still potential. I end up taking out the Milio. Twitch ends up taking out the Baron, which was good looks, because if we did lose that Baron just now, that would have been it. But anyways, since they're dead, we're going to be looking to take out Nexus at this point, and I'm honestly proud of the way I played out this game. Like, very proud of the way I played out this game. If I did int, I know for a fact we were taking that L. But yeah, though, we'll end up recalling because I wanted to finish off the game with full items. I had to. Sitting in 1K, heart still stacks, we chilling. And it's a much deserved win. Like, I worked hard for this. But yeah, though, if you guys did enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. But before that, let's see how good we did this game. Alright, y'all, so we ended up playing better than 100% of Dr. Mundo players. Ain't nothing new. I'm the monk god after all. I'm gonna click that continue button. Currently setting 47 stars GM2. Almost about to hit Charlie, bro. Let's get it. Setting 9, 1, and 8. Of course, got the MVP plus the max likes. We golden. Had to hail them up, give them a respect. Damn, like 9-1-8, not too bad. Would have been better if it was 9-0-8, but whatever. 42,000 damage dealt, 22,000 damage taken. So if you guys did enjoy, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. It's Nopings. I have to catch y'all in that next one. Peace out.